to Season 2, Episode 5 of Dinner with Destruction. I'm your host, Alex Cardona-Thompson, alongside his co-host, Venom. And today we're going to be running down the results of our implosion. You know, we also got going to be having walking tacos, some snowballs as a dessert. Kind of fits the holiday theme we're going with. You want to maybe talk a little bit of it? Well, you're going to eat it. I mean, look at you. You're going to eat it.
Are you calling me fat?
Well, I think most people kind of recognize that. But, you know, you want to maybe talk about the guest a little bit we're going to have?
You know, this guest that I've got today, it was really hard to get him, actually, because I've tried and tried and tried, but his work schedule wouldn't work. So I finally got him. Maybe. Is that who I hear now?
Let's go check that out, see if that guest is
Go
here.
get him.
Here's the doorbell. Let's go check that out. Looks like we got Mr. 187 Genocide.
Hey,
How's it going?
how are you?
Hi, Tripod.
Good.
Yeah.
No, get in here. Let's go have some food.
Can't wait to try this.
Getting to our cooking. Got the meat going here. The walking tacos and everything else. You know, see you later. Fritos, shredded cheese.
I have to ask you,
Okay.
when you make your walking tacos, is it really like how Jeff Buster said it? You take the Fritos out, you put the lettuce in there, you use your egg beater, and you toss it all around, you put sour cream, the meat and cheese, and then you eat it?
No, that's not, no.
Because you know, following back, I am one of them cousins you fed the Fritos to.
I mean, you're right. You are one of the cousins that fed the Fritos to. But I like Fritos. I like the meat.
And
I like
sour
the
cream and
cheese.
lettuce.
Okay.
Why are you naked?
I'm not naked.
Okay.
I'm going to eat.
Let's go back.
That smells really good.
It smells like not McDonald's.
Are you trying to say something?
No.
Okay.
Is it about done there, ACT?
I think it's looking good. What do you think, Genocide?
I'm going to get a wash with it. Oh, yes, I think it's about done there.
Alright, I think we're good to start plating.
Let's get the plate. So, guys, I really suggest we dump it out in here because there's so many chips in there. There ain't no way.
What? What are you doing?
That's yours, and that's yours. That's all.
What the fuck?
That's all you get.
You even got a spoon for your sour cream.
You can drink it through your straw.
Eat it like it's ice cream.
I give you a little leeway today. You can have your Fritos back.
Okay.
We gotta dump it on the plate because there's too many chips in the bag. There ain't no way we're gonna get all the.
Okay, I get what you're saying.
You pick up what I'm dropping down?
Drop them down. You drop down?
A little bit.
Okay.
We'll go with the meat.
Milk.
I'm gonna take a little bit of my cheese. I'm gonna put it over my Fritos first.
Alright, who's wanting the meat first?
I mean, meet me.
Just tell me when.
A little more right there, and I should give you. Think so.
Alright,
Thank you, man.
Venom, you ready for some meat?
Just lay the whole thing right there, and then
I'll go ahead and get mine first then.
Yeah, you got a point.
So then I can make sure I get some.
Oh yeah.
Did you touch this with your bare hands?
Yes, he did.
I pulled it
Would
up
you
with my
eat
teeth.
Would you eat it with like that?
I'd say no.
Okay, then I'm gonna be on your side today.
No, you're fine. Just put it on your darn face.
Oh, is this really all for me?
Told me to give you the...
Okay.
Hey,
No wonder he's fat. Kidding. I apologize. In Jesus' name we pray. Okay. Are you doing lettuce?
now,
Are you doing lettuce?
we're going to save the lettuce to you.
Yep. The whole head of lettuce.
I ain't eating a whole head of lettuce. Okay?
How do you think the VCAs are going to go this year, Fletch?
Well, after all the hard work I put in today, I really hope that it goes off without a hitch. I've been up and working on this show since 9 a.m. I've probably gained a few gray hairs already today, and I'm hoping that everything goes as planned.
Excellent.
Over my dead body, these stars will let you know it's over.
XCW Showtime. A look behind the curtain at this year's XCW Viewers' Choice Awards 2020. Coming soon to XC Wrestling 1.
So everyone has our food here. You know, it's all looking good. I'll start with the results of Implosion. Kicked it off with Evan Phoenix going one-on-one with Blackheart. We see Evan Phoenix get the win here as Blackheart, you know, kicks off his singles career. Not maybe how he would like to. What do you guys think he could do to, you know, get over that edge and start a dominant singles run?
You know, with Evan Phoenix having that crazy beginning of the season he had, winning the world champion, and then now having to defend the world champion all season, and then finally losing it, and then Brogan cashing in, and that title's gone from him, definitely. Now he's got to work his way back up again. Maybe you have to start small.
Yeah, but you got to think though. Evan Phoenix, international champion. He's got that one factor in his back pocket. That's Jaden Tucker. I mean, he did it all alone by himself all season, and now he's got to have Jaden Tucker help him out. I mean, come on now.
You know, you do what you got to do to win.
It is true, definitely gives him somebody, so now he may not have to worry about what's going on outside the ring as he has that bodyguard to watch his back. Moving along, we cut backstage where we see a Vengeance meeting. Obviously, probably something we weren't supposed to see, but Desmond Cross would hack the cameras and, you know, give the audience an opportunity to see what Vengeance was talking about. Seems like Cross might have put a target on his back by spying on someone, say, stalking Vengeance, you know. Venom, what would you have to say about that?
You know, when Vengeance talks, they don't want nobody around. That's them. We plan our stuff the way we want to plan it. Now, Desmond coming in and hacking the system, that's wrong. You don't do that type of stuff. But, you know, if he's got to do what he's got to do to make a name for himself, by all means do it.
I mean, he's a new guy, and he's trying to get over. And what better way to get over than start at the top of the three biggest guys in the company?
Definitely agree with that. You know, myself being a new guy recently, he's just trying to make a name for himself as quick as possible. Moving along, though, we would have a Money in the Bank qualifying match as Deacon Storm would face off with Patrick O'Reilly. O'Reilly would go on to win this match. Now he gets the opportunity to become a two-time Money in the Bank winner. Knowing how his first cash-in went, what do you guys think maybe O'Reilly could do different this time around?
You know, he might have won his spot in, but you don't get lucky twice. You know, he won that Money in the Bank, and he cashed in at the wrong time on me.
Saw what happened there.
It only took 6 seconds. Now, you know, Deacon's trying to get himself foot in the door, too. He's not had very many singles matches. But from what I can see, he's doing better as a single competitor than tag team.
Definitely has the potential to move on. We'll move right along, though. We got to another... Oh, well.
I'm sorry.
I didn't see you taking a bite, so...
Well, no, you're fine. I was just going to interject. Is that, you know, I wrestled Deacon Storm and everything. And he is a good competitor. I wrestled him in singles. I wrestled him tag. But you got to think, though, I feel bad for Deacon. Because he could have won that match if it wasn't for Jesse.
Yeah, seems like Jesse's definitely set his sights on him after Deacon defeated him.
It's like he could have beat Patrick O'Reilly to go into Money in the Bank.
That would have definitely been a confidence booster.
Right.
But, you know, We cut backstage again to see myself, ACT, teaching Void about the food pyramid, trying to healthy the guy up, This kind of seems like a sort of way to play mind games. When you have a wrestler that's not only targeting you in the ring but also outside, what does that do to your character and yourself, your spirits?
Well, I mean, Void's a big guy. And he's been around for a long time now. And he's been at the bottom, he's been at the top. And right now, he's trying to get that confidence. He came back and he's trying to get that confidence back to get back to the top. And I understand what you mean by trying to eat healthy and everything. Because look at here, I'm eating healthy. I'm eating lettuce.
Yeah, you got your lettuce on there. Venom, as you clean yourself up, you want to maybe give your thoughts on the mind games of myself targeting Void?
I'm playing some mind games on myself too, dropping the dark food right off my spoon.
Notice that.
Yeah, happens sometimes. When you target somebody in the ring, it's different from when you target somebody in the back. It plays a lot of mind games on them. And especially when it's Void, don't mess with his food. Let the man eat. We seen last time when he was here, he dropped some stuff on himself too.
I wasn't part of that episode. That was just like an all treat fest. If I was, I probably would have changed that up, try to healthy him up a bit. But we move on to Void would head to the ring with the match with you, Genocide, another Money in the Bank qualifier. Genocide would go on to win this match with a distraction from ACT. And this time it was continued with food as a Frosty was being offered to Void. However, the distraction was just got to Void, and Genocide moves on to the Money in the Bank. More efforts from ACT to just get in the head of Void and target him mentally. But that shouldn't be the focus. Genocide, you qualified for the Money in the Bank. You've kind of been in the tag team a little bit for part of the season. Now, setting a singles path. What's like going through your head as you maybe begin the singles run again?
I've done this for so many years, and it's easy for me to go from singles to tag, because I'm known as the best wrestler ever when it comes to singles. I'm a tag team specialist, so I can go back and forth, and I can focus and get my head in the game when it comes to a certain opposition.
Hey, you're the best wrestler ever, but you've been in the Money in the Bank, past 7 years in a row now? How many have you won?
That's besides the point.
That's what I thought. But ACT, you're right. Play more mind games on Void. There's a slushy. You won it, or a freezy, or whatever it was.
Frosty.
A Frosty, and then it took his mind off of it. Anything can take Void's mind off of anything.
Yeah, especially food. We move along, we cut backstage again. Fletch, he approaches Brendan Stickle trying to convince him, maybe it's not best if you realign Starstruck Entertainment. However, Corey Lee would show up, and they would strike as they took out Fletch with some brutal chair shots. And, we'll get into the main event next, but now it seems like Fletch won't be out there to be on the side of vengeance. Having that third guy is a huge key, but now, with Fletch possibly being sidelined for that, what do you think that's going to do for Starstruck?
I think right there, leading into that tag match, it makes it an even playing field, because they don't have to worry. They took out the third man, and they don't have to worry about him getting involved.
Makes it 2-on-2 now.
2-on-2, straight ahead. Straight ahead competition, which it should be.
Coming talking to 1/3 of Vengeance. Fletch is a big role in the team. But me and Tommy, we can hold ourselves. When you got two dominant people like that, we can go in there and we can do it ourselves.
Yeah, however, mentioning you and Tommy, this match you guys didn't hold yourselves. Starstruck Entertainment would get the win as they are now reunited and have their sights set. Do you think it's possible maybe Starstruck's better than ever now that they're back together?
Yeah, I believe they are.
Just because they came back doesn't mean they're stronger than ever. You know, they got lucky. You can only get lucky so many times before your luck runs out.
Well, I think we got a dark match to get to. I believe we're going to have DTC going one-on-one with Fletch, so maybe go check that out and see who comes away with the win.
Alright.
Get to our XCW Xtra match, also a dark match, two competitors. Fletch and DTC. Not really see around anymore. Occasionally shows up for a few dark matches. Somebody you know.
Yes, I know both of these gentlemen very well. I've known these guys since 2001.
Fletch, definitely someone who fans who started that very passionate, definitely don't like it.
I remember back in the day when we were partners. Back in the day. Got Fletched in the ring, ready to go, and waiting on his opponent. What is that supposed to be?
Definitely an interesting matchup. Very different styles.
They're very different. Okay, maybe very different styles because one, obviously, Fletch, bigger guy and everything, he's a smaller guy. Fletch, though, he's back to anybody's size, style, no matter who they are. These two competitors have been odds against them. Think back to, what do you say? Especially, like I said, I've noticed like 2001, and I brought them both into GYWE and everything. They're pretty called the, I can't really say it because they'll probably get dinged or whatnot. I'll just say it anyways, part of the NWO. Yeah, the NWO. It's like, back in the day, we were pretty much a rip-off company. So when XCW started, though, there was no NWO. They were called virtual clubs.
Yeah, right to the arm wrench. Early advantage here. Still wrenching on the arm. Virtual wrench of his own there.
You see, here's the thing you gotta realize, though, is Fletch, he's not the type to actually do chain wrestling. It's not really his thing.
DTC right back into the advantage here. Kick to the chest there.
Oh, and a kick right to the side of the head. Oh!
Submission there.
Right, he went to a tilt roll down to an armbar.
It definitely looks like he's targeting the arm. There he is. A couple arm wrenches, like you said, into that armbar there.
Oh, right on my hand. Damn it! You see, you gotta think those. If he takes out their arm,
keep it back.
Fletch can't perform.
Yeah. Fast suspension there. Fletch gonna make sure his hand's okay there after, like you said, the brutal stomping right on the fingers.
I think it's rough wrestling.
Both. To the head there. It just seems like this whole time he's been in
Oh, there's cover. 1, 2.
Kick out. Not done yet. Just right back on him. You can't take off of him there.
No, you cannot.
That's a couple of stomps of the ankles there.
The bad ankle Fletch.
Looking like he's going to go top rope here.
Is he going to go for the front splash?
Looks like it, and he hits it.
We don't see that very often. Not very many competitors go up to the top rope
No.
like that.
See, he's taking his time here. Might have done a little damage to himself on that one. He's not able to immediately go for the cover. Right back to that arm, it seems. Now goes for the cover. 1, 2. Maybe that added time might give Fletch a little bit kick out here.
Oh, then he gets the rope. What's TTC going for? Oh, 619.
Followed up.
Get the cover.
Leg drop. Now he's going to go for the cover. Maybe this could be it. Another kick out into it.
No, there's another man.
Another kick out. Looks like
A little
Fletch
burst,
tried to,
yeah, a little burst of energy.
yeah, tried to revert that into a cover of his own.
See, even though they both wrestled for a long time as long as I've had, and they both know each other so well, NBC hasn't been around in a long time. So that's why I have. Oh! Bottom round!
This could be it. 1, 2, 3.
That's all I needed.
You know, a lot of that advantage, but all Fletch needs was that one little burst.
Little burst of energy so you get.
That definitely changes the final breath for the win. We have some dessert ready for us back at the table and ask questions to your side. Go ahead and check on the desserts, see what we got today. All right. Get back to the table here. Got our dessert. A few questions for you, Genocide Venom. I heard you're a big favorite of the dessert I brought in today. I got it just for you. Here to tell us about it, maybe?
I don't like coconut.
You're gonna like it today.
What's wrong with coconut?
Don't sit right there for right now.
What's wrong with coconut? What's wrong with coconut?
I don't like coconut.
You gotta eat the dessert.
Why are you naked? I don't like coconut!
You look to be enjoying it right now. Your chin would say that you like it pretty
All
good.
that white stuff on your face? There you go.
You must be used to that.
Good boy.
Alright, let's go ahead and get into the question. You know, these are called snowballs. So on the topic of balls, if you guys didn't know, there's an ongoing running joke amongst the XCW roster about seeing your balls, Genocide. You know, you care to tell us maybe about this joke a little bit?
Because I have the biggest balls on the roster.
A tripod. The 8-beater.
That's.
I love coconut!
You love coconut now?
Told you you'd like it.
Love it.
But seriously, my balls are bigger than these.
What about 2 of them?
Bigger. I know. Like if you put it together, that'd be one ball of mine.
Jesus Christ, is that tumor?
I'm just saying.
It's like the episode of South Park where they're driving with the little wheelbarrows and their balls are hanging in it.
KFC.
Walking along with it.
Vin, you want to go ahead and ask the next question?
I don't know about that one now. You know, when everybody joins XCW, you have your gimmick. You transformed your gimmick from Kurt Acid to Genocide now.
Mm-hmm.
When you first started, was Kurt Acid the gimmick you wanted to go with? Or was there something different, an idea for you?
Are you talking about here in XCW or when I first started altogether? 20 plus years ago.
Let's say XCW.
Okay. Well, when I first started here, it was Kurt Acid. And that's pretty much what I was when I was in BYWE those days. And I was like, we'll just keep it as this. When me and Fletch started this. But then that's when, later on down the road, when APG and VK2, all of them decided to beat my ass and everything else, Kurt Aston died and Genocide was reborn. A few months later.
Am I disturbing you?
No, you're not disturbing me. I'm just explaining the situation.
You mentioned you've been in the wrestling business for over 20 years. Of all the people you've got in a ring with, feuded with, who would you say is the one person that stands out to you the most?
Oh my God. I mean, do I have to just pick one? Can I just name a few?
Oh, top 5.
Top 5. Obviously, I'm going to go with the 3 other members of the OGs. That'd be Chris Jones and Fletch and Hazard. And nothing against anybody else in the show that's on the roster now, including this guy next to me, and me, Rob Slater.
Who the fuck is Rob Slater?
Hey, it's a guy that I've wrestled, and Justin Parsley. Now, I know everybody's going to denounce this and everything, but he's one of the, other than Fletch, he's got one of the best minds in the business, and he's a real hard worker. So,
First off, hey camera guy, let me another snowball. Camera guy. Yeah, you right over there.
Told you you'd like it.
Yeah!
You just gotta give it a try. Before you take a bite of that, you want to go ahead and ask the next question?
Are you sure? This looks really good.
You can take a break. It'll still be there when you're done asking the question.
he's got one.
I'm sorry. You know, are you really the best wrestler ever? Why do you call yourself the best wrestler ever? Why?
Why do I call myself the best wrestler ever?
Yeah.
Nobody else does.
Why?
I mean, okay, you gotta think. Fletch calls himself the pure wrestler. Okay? I am the best wrestler ever. Nobody can touch me. I've done this for 20 plus years. Look at the records of championships that I've held. Look at everything.
You're transitional champion!
How am I a transitional champion?
You can't keep a damn title no longer than 3 weeks.
I know.
Go on.
That's
So why
not-
are you the best wrestler ever?
Because
It doesn't matter why you're the best wrestler ever. Next question, please.
it is either Rock.
I mean, he's definitely not as fit as The Rock is. The Rock probably doesn't eat 2 snowballs every Sunday.
I don't like snowballs.
That's a lie, obviously. But every wrestler has the time, where they think it's time to go. We ask this every show. Your final match. Who's it with? Who's going over? Who's heel? Who's face? Title? No title? And if there's any stipulation, what would it be?
Are you okay with that?
No. Ain't that snowball.
See, that's hard. Because I was asked this, actually, not trying to be rude or nothing, but I was actually asked this on another show. And,
It doesn't matter.
Oh, it doesn't matter?
Yeah, we ask
It's our
every
show.
Okay.
We ask every guest.
I'm sure what I said on there is going to be different, but it had to be. Okay, I give you. How can I put this? I give you three different options.
All right, go for it.
But my options would be very clear when that day comes. That'd be 1, be 3, be 2. Sorry. If I had to pick 2, it'd be Fletch or this guy right here. And the only reason why I'm saying those 2 is because we're family, and everything else. And Fletch, because I've known him since beginning of time. We're dinosaurs. So, if it had to be one of them, it'd be one of them 2.
Both good options. As we wrap this episode up, maybe end it, holidays coming around, a Christmas joke. How does Christmas Day end?
I love snowballs.
That is incorrect. Genocide, how does Christmas Day end?
How does it end for me?
Just how does it end?
He loves snowballs.
It ends with me getting told by him that he loves snowballs.
Well, both of you are wrong, as Christmas Day ends with a Y.
Oh,
Hope you all enjoy this holiday season and get to see you next time as we head into this new year.
I like snowballs.